what would be your dream venue?
Probably that cold plunge right outside of this sauna. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just cooking. All right, let's do another question, all right?
No. It's okay. What were you saying? We should talk about
we're good. Okay, so.
Yeah.
All right, this one's going to hurt pretty bad. Just.
Can I put this on my head?
Yeah, you do whatever you want.
Woo! I don't like this game.
All right.
I'm begging you not to pour water on these.
Cody Smith, welcome to Beat the Heat.
What's up, buddy? Thank you for having me, man.
Thanks for coming. So, you're nervous.
Yeah, it's all ready. This is the beginning, and this is a lot.
Yeah.
This is hot.
I wish I could say you shouldn't be nervous, but I can't say that truthfully.
Hey, I couldn't be doing this with a nicer guy. At least you'll let me cry and get out of here.
I got you. So, okay, this is how it works. So, right now it's 160 degrees. It'll continue to increase for the next 30 minutes. At 30 minutes, it'll be 230 degrees. If you make it that far, you beat the heat, you get the golden ladle. Big deal. You'll be very excited. You can tell all your friends.
Yeah.
Throughout the process, there'll be 5 trivia questions.
Okay.
If you get the question wrong, we put water on the rocks, which makes it substantially hotter.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Hopefully we have easy questions planned.
Right. So we'll kick it off with a question. All right. Which we normally don't do.
It's so hot.
We'll get right into it. It is cooking. Okay. So you're a big Steelers fan.
Big Steelers fan.
Who?
Oh, I knew this was coming. Dang it.
Who holds the record for the single game rushing record? So the most yards in one single game. And bonus, if you get it, how many yards did they rush for? Well,
oh, thank you so much.
yeah.
So if I get it right, do you turn the temperature down?
No, I just.
Oh, okay.
It's just a moral victory.
We're gonna start off hot. Most rushing
Single
yards.
game rushing record for the Steelers. Who was the running back?
Is any? Oh, all right. I'm gonna name 3.
But you had to pick one though.
All right. So can we have a? All right. I'm leaning towards Jerome Bettis. We got Mendenhall. No. Who was it before Najee? Gosh, I'm gonna go most rushing. Can you give me a year?
No.
I hate this game.
I'll say it's not super old.
Oh, okay. I want to say it was right before Najee.
Had some good years too. You know, the Steelers had a lot.
Mendenhall.
You're gonna kick yourself. Le'Veon Bell.
No.
All right.
That was right before Najee, wasn't it?
Yeah. You were. That's why I thought you were gonna get it.
Okay.
So it's gonna hurt for a second. Oh. And then we'll.
Yeah, man. Oh gosh.
So you got electrolytes here. We got ReLyte, our sponsor. These are bomb. So good. But I would say using sparingly, and a lot of times people end up just like pouring these on their head. So
how do you open this thing?
I would keep them low too, so they stay a little cooler. So
am I missing?
Yeah, let me get you.
I thought I was peeing on myself, which is very possible.
Oh, we got a little leak. You can have some. Here, I'll trade you. You can take that one.
Thanks, man.
All right. So how did you become a Steelers fan? So the reason I brought that up is Le'Veon. Is that not working either?
It's me, man. It's gotta be me. That'll do it.
The reason I brought that up, Le'Veon, I was Le'Veon's fullback in college.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And I got that wrong. For some reason, I had it in my head he was a receiver. No.
Well, I mean, I think that was the craziest thing about him was like he was so good
He was diverse.
At catching the ball.
Yes.
He could do anything.
Yeah, for some reason I was really thinking receiver, but no, that's awesome, man.
How did you become a Steelers fan?
So my mom got me into being a Steelers fan when I was probably 9, and her dad was a Steelers fan. So I think he worked in Pittsburgh doing electrical work and worked on the Acrisure Stadium. So I think it just got passed down, and Dad is a Redskins fan or Commanders fan, so I think I picked the best of the bunch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, Mom passed it down to me, and it's been awesome. It's been a roller coaster. I got to fulfill my dreams once I started on social media. I got enough saved up. I took my mom to 50-yard line at the Steelers Stadium.
Yeah.
So that was a dream come true, man.
That's a core memory.
Steelers throwing through. Couldn't even name a running back.
Yeah, so you have a huge social media following.
It's crazy, man. Big family.
And how long have you been like focused on social?
So it started while I was in pharmacy school. This has been 2020, and very end of 2019, beginning of 2020. So yeah, 5 years I've been on social media, really grinding for about 3.
And did you make when you started, did you make like a conscious commitment where you're like, I'm going to try to do this, or did it just naturally happen?
No. So I remember my very first viral video. I think this was in the prime lip syncing dancing, and there was nobody really doing anything else.
The time when everyone was going back and deleting videos now because they were like, it was acceptable.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to find this. Yeah, I need to do that. Yeah. But oh God, it's so hot.
540, we're crushing it.
Yeah, dude, we're doing so good. Oh gosh, it's so hot. So, what was the question?
It was
social media. So, I remember I got home from school. I had a patient that day that had a very funny laugh, and I got home from work. I was working at CVS, and I got home and I was like, nobody's really doing comedy, like sketch comedy. So I wanted to try it. So I did When the Laugh Doesn't Match the Looks. And I did this whole skit where I was wearing a wig and I acted as the guy and the girl, and he was hitting on her and she did some nasty laugh and he changed his mind on hitting on her. Oh my goodness, you are beautiful. What is your name? Oh, stop. My name is Angelica. Angelica, okay. You look more like an angel. You are seriously gonna make me blush. What are you up to, Angelica? Oh, you know me, just getting a little workout in. You don't need to be working out. You got it all going for you. Oh my God, you are seriously the sweetest. Oh, I know I make the boys nervous. Spit it out. No, it just sound... What are you doing later? Probably just gonna grab drinks with the girls. You should try a drink with me sometime. Oh my God, okay, confident. Jesus Christ. What's the problem? Nothing. I forgot. I gotta go with my boys tonight. And that was the first video that went viral. I went from 40, 55. I think I had like 42 followers, and I woke up the next morning, and this was when there was no algorithm.
Yeah.
180,000 followers.
Wow.
Overnight.
And so were you always just funny? Did you want to do comedy? Like, what was there any intention there?
Well, it's funny because I never thought about doing comedy or anything like that. It was more so of I had public speaking issues and anxiety issues, and I never thought anything was going to come of it.
Yeah.
And then it happened. My brain is so foggy right now. Did I answer that question that you just asked? Kind of.
And so it took off. And then did you finish pharmacy school?
Right at the end. And then I stopped. So basically, technically, I was there, but now I feel like a quitter. But I don't regret leaving literally in my last year. And I learned so much about the actual retail pharmacy rather than if I were to go into a specialty just because of pay and things of that nature. But I realized, especially when I worked in corporate, I realized that it wasn't what I fell in love with. And I think the timing was appropriate and meant to happen, because if I would have just followed through and given up on comedy, Lord knows how unhappy I would be or where I'd be right now.
Yeah.
But
I feel like that's the hardest part is just...
I cried like a baby, man. I cried like a baby. So when I left my job, I was basically doing bar rescue for retail pharmacy. So I had 72 pharmacies throughout the state of Virginia, and we would go in with really bad numbers and we would flip it, go to the next pharmacy. And
like, what do you do? Like, what do you focus? I don't even know.
So basically we would go in right around closing time of the pharmacy and try to catch them up. And I went into pharmacies where you would have a prescription in the queue to fill, count, verify all of that. And I mean, it would be July and we would be filling prescriptions for an antibiotic that somebody got 2 months before. So we were literally doing that where every customer that came up was cussing everybody out. So we would stay overnight, try to get them in a good position, and then go to the next pharmacy. We'd be there for close to a month and then move on.
So that's a crazy journey. Like what a career shift. And now you're going on tour, like full blown. That's insane.
It's a dream come true, man. It is literally a dream come true. And I've had some of my coworkers come to shows and it feels like a we made it moment. But yeah, man, I'm a big firm believer of if it scares you, you need to do more of it.
What's been the craziest, so you've been on this kind of like rocket ship?
Yeah.
Has there been like a moment you look back on, you were like, wow. Like you said, you had this like, I made it moment. Has there been something like, I don't know, you met someone or someone asked you, has there been a moment that really like humbled you and you were like, oh my God, I can't believe it's happening?
There was, one of the big moments was my first year. I did Arlington Music Hall in front of 700 people and cried like a baby again. But I think my big I made it moment was it's a tie between having my mom come up on stage and seeing what we worked so hard for and seeing the person you do, my mom and my dad, and seeing the people that you do everything for so happy and they're so proud of you. And then last July, I got to do a show in London. And that was crazy. The fact that anybody even knows me outside of Virginia blows my mind.
Well, there's a lot of people that know you now.
It's crazy, man.
I know. And
it's crazy.
That's awesome, man. And like, what would be, we're at 10 minutes. What would be your dream venue? Like, let's like not, like, I guess,
Probably that cold plunge right outside of this sauna. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's just cooking. All right, let's do another question, all right?
No. It's okay. What were you saying? We should talk about
we're good. Okay, so your girlfriend.
Yes.
Kaylee.
Absolutely. Love her.
Love her too. She was very helpful.
Yeah.
What was the date of your first kiss?
Oh my God.
And she adds in, he better know this.
Oh my God. I know exactly where we were standing.
If only that was the question. And
sitting.
The he better know this was in caps if you were just not that
They're going to
pressure.
get me in trouble. Just edit this out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a running clock, so.
Let's go. It was March. No, it was February. No, it was January. Gosh, dang it, dude. You remember the date of your first kiss?
No, but my wife also is the one that said he better know this, so I'm off the hook.
Oh my gosh. Let's go. All right, so we met the day before her birthday. That's January 12th. Our first kiss had to have been, she was in Florida. Something's telling me January 20th.
And what year?
This was 2022.
Final answer?
Dude, don't, please don't. Yes.
January 14th.
Oh, no, wait, what?
Yeah.
She was in Florida.
She gave us the.
Yeah.
All right, this one's gonna hurt pretty bad. Just.
Can I put this on my head?
Yeah, you do whatever you want. It is electrolytes, so. Woo!
I don't like this game.
All right, so your tour's coming up.
You ever have
how many
things tingling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of like ignore it. You'll be all right.
Okay.
I promise.
Tour? Yep.
How many stops do you have on tour?
When is that gonna calm down?
It's simmering down a little bit. See, you're good now. All good. It's cooking. For people who don't know, it's about 95 degrees and it's humid in Nashville. So like,
I was already set up
the
for disaster.
humidity in the sauna actually plays like a much bigger role.
Thank you for making me feel better, man.
So it is up the worst conditions here.
I respect that your mic's working here.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
How many stops on tour?
I think I have like 25 this year. Last year I had 70. I was gonna take this year off and just do brand work and advertisement, and I just missed it so much.
How is like, I always think about like, so my brother-in-law is the lead for Moulin Rouge on Broadway. He's a beast.
Is that the girl with the dragon?
No, that's brother-in-law. So it's Christian.
No, I meant the cartoon. Is that Moulin Rouge? Is that the?
I don't know. Moulin Rouge is like the one that's about.
What's the one with the girl with the dragon?
I don't know. But anyways, I always think about like comedians and performers, like the lifestyle of like 70 shows. Like, one, how hard is that to like, you know, what if you're in a bad mood?
It happens. Is
that hard? And I feel like you can, like, I feel like you could feel it, right?
Yes, absolutely. You feel it. I can't wait to see my heart rate. It's going to definitely give me major
You got the
signs.
Oura Rings on here.
Yeah.
Which I'm big fans of.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, so I am a big believer. My first year and my second year, I was always super nervous going into a show.
Mm-hmm.
And now I take into consideration what these people are going through in their lives and why they came to a comedy show. And I have to put all of that behind me. And you can't, I'm a firm believer in you can't look like your circumstances. So it's a lot of traveling. I knew what I was signing up for. Oh my God, I didn't today. Oh my God.
It's cooking.
Dude, how do you do this? How often do you do a podcast?
2 a month. Yeah, anymore, and I don't think I can do it.
I didn't get water anyway. But yeah, you have bad days, you have good days, and every comedian will say that no matter how good they are. Dude, I want to step outside.
What's your from 1 to 10, 10 getting out? Where are you at?
9.
All right, so we're gonna do a new. This is a new segment brought to you by NADS. NADS is, I got these on, organic cotton underwear.
Yep.
They're fine. You know, when you're in the sauna, especially, you're 15 minutes in. When you're in the sauna, like the microplastics and stuff has a big impact. They get absorbed. So when you're in the sauna, you want to be careful what you have on your body. All right. So how this goes?
You wanted to tell me that before?
Yeah, sorry. We'll get you a pair of that when you leave. So it's called Hot as Balls, and it's going to be a rapid fire. So Hot as Balls is brought to you by NADS Underwear, and we're just going to fire these off at you, and you answer. It's basically like a this or that. All right. So
I wouldn't hate it if she just.
Are you ready?
Accidentally opened that.
Go. Vacation or staycation?
So stay in the house or go out?
Yeah.
Let's go staycation.
Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Night or morning?
Night.
Rich and famous or rich and unknown?
Rich and unknown.
Passenger or driver?
Driver.
Car.
Passenger.
Oh, okay. Passenger princess. Car or bike?
Car.
Train or airplane? Saying they take the same amount of time.
Yeah, train.
City or country?
Country, for sure.
Roommates or solo?
Solo.
Lose sleep?
Including my girlfriend. I would like for her to live there.
Okay. Lose sleep or skip a meal?
Skip a meal.
Board games or video games?
Board games.
Pizza or burger?
Pizza.
Money
burger.
or love? Oh, burger. Money or love?
Love.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Coffee or cocktail?
Cocktail. I hate coffee. I don't like cocktails either. But
would you rather be a drug lord or a cult leader?
Drug lord for sure.
Dumber or uglier?
Dumber.
Drunk 24/7 or never drunk again?
Never drunk again. Oh my gosh, I think I'm almost done. Buddy.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck?
No. Oh gosh. What was it? Horse-sized ducks?
100 duck-sized horses. Okay, 100. That's tough. The volume's tough.
Oh, I think I'm done.
Next 24 hours. Just get through this.
Okay.
Next 24 hours. Cheeto fingers or wet socks for the next 24 hours?
Cheeto fingers.
If you had to pick one food for Caden to chew up and spit in your mouth, what would it be?
He has to sit in my mouth. Let's go pull and peel Twizzlers.
Ooh, that's a good call. If you were in a beauty pageant, what would your talent be?
Handstand twerking.
I want to see that. If you were to die and come back as an inanimate object,
We're about to find out.
what would it be?
A rock.
Rock. Not that rock, no rock. Would you rather have one song stuck in your head the rest of your life or no music ever again?
One song.
What's that? If you could pick one celebrity wingman, who would it be?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
You're in charge of constructing heck, which is a lesser form of hell for people who are less evil.
Yeah.
What's the first mild torture thing you designed?
We blow in your ear.
All right. What would be your funeral song, ironically?
Two Phones, Kevin Gates. I don't know why I said that.
I love that. What professional athlete would you choose to be your college roommate?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Last one. Who would be your dream comedy collab? What comedian would you like?
Oh, Dave Chappelle, Shane Gillis.
You got to pick between the two.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Can't beat it. Nice work, dude. All right, we're through that. Next question.
No, I'm out. I'm out.
Next question. Just get through this. Just get through this one. Okay.
Oh.
What is Kaylee's go-to drink order that isn't water?
Sweet tea. Chick-fil-A.
Yes, nailed it. Nice. What's your favorite fast food?
Chick-fil-A probably. Or no, Shake Shack. Or no, yeah, Shake Shack. You ready?
What do you get?
Yeah, you ready?
It's up to you, man.
I'm ready.
I'm just trying to, I want it to be respectable. I want you to feel good
I made
looking
myself
back. I want you to feel good looking back on this.
Yeah, we did it. We did over 20 minutes.
What are we at? Say 20?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
It's up to you. Are you sure?
Yeah, appreciate you, brother.
Big dog.
I got to work on my mental strength. We'll do this again.
That's all right. Thanks
Oh
for
my
life.
God.
Thanks for life. All right.
Love you guys so much. I'm sorry I let you down.
Go slow.
Does it open?
Mm-hmm. Push slow. Actually, look in the camera and do. This is Cody Lewis. There's Cody Smith.
This is this is Cody Smith, and this is me. How long? 22 minutes? Oh,
19?
not even. Oh, I thought you said it had a sign that said 20. This is me after 30 minutes. I did it. I get the golden spatula.
Yeah.
Welcome to SpongeBob.
Nice work.
How? Has everybody always made it 30 minutes?
No. Not half.
Okay.
It was hot today though, just because of the humidity. Good.
There's no way. I gotta talk to Kaylee. Our first kiss was right on January 14th. Her birthday was the 13th, and they were in Florida. That was harder than I thought. I really thought it was gonna be. I was stronger mentally. I'm not. I lied to myself. I will say I introduced a fiber supplement, a fiber gummy into my life, and I was scared I was gonna poop in the sauna. I went ahead and called it quits. Otherwise, I wasn't hot. I was sweating because I thought I was gonna boo-boo in the sauna. That was fun, man. I wish I could say I appreciate you having me.
Cold Creek Cold Calls. Who do you want to see
I think
next?
I'm peeing. No, I'm not. All right.
Who do you want to see next? Try Beat the Heat.
Oh, let's go Beat the Heat with Juan Thornhill, John Christ, Justin Silva. Beat the Heat. Good luck, buddy.